Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to Find. This tutorial. I'm going to talk about the how do we work with Findable stock, what daily activity we have to do in order to keep up the daily transactions. So let's start. The first thing would be starting the software, which is basically hosted in the Microsoft Cloud. So to find my stock software, you'll find through a link that you will get it once you register to the website. You can go to the service section, and then you can go to the register button, and you can then register. Once you register, you get a link, and through the link you can open the Find My Stock application. So I saved this. I opened this internet browser, Microsoft internet browser, and I have already saved my user ID and password, and there's the direct link for launching the Find My Stock application. You can also find every individual will have their own dedicated link to open the application. So what you see here is applicable to me only. There's the main page of the website of the application. So you'll find some contact details. How do we? So we're saying the basket order upload time. So basically, we come to the basket order a little late. So let me first go through the application. This is the main welcome screen page, and then the next one is the daily screen. This spreadsheet kind of layout form, this allows us to capture the daily trade, all of these Nifty 50 stocks. Just to remind you and tell you that this tool that is working only for Nifty 50 application, Nifty 50, which is the Indian leading index after Sensex. So this has a mix of 50 top blue chip companies of India. So we have to populate this, and it's very easy to populate. I'll show you how to do that quickly. It's just a one click, and you can just save this whole thing. Next one is the trade book. This form is also you will populate from the trading application that you have. So you need to have a trading application where you will put this recommendations or download the executed order, and then you upload it here. I'll quickly show you how do you do that. Once I go through each tab, walk through, then I'll show you how to work with this. It's also one click. You just copy paste, and that's it. Profit summary is an application through which is a page through which you will see all the individual day wise profit calculations here. So that's so very important. This is, you don't need to do anything. It's just telling us that on this particular day, 21st of September, you have a profit of 366 by selling Maruti stock. That's what it is. So it's just a view only screen. It doesn't allow you to alter anything, or you don't need to do anything. Just go and check your daily profitability. This is the order worksheet. This worksheet will be populated by the system on everyday basis. So what you need to do is you have to copy all the rows, and then copy this. It will ask to allow access. When you press Control C or copy, it'll ask to allow access. Click on that, and then you can easily copy. And you can do Control C and that copy, and you can copy this and paste in your notepad, which you will be saving and uploading it. So I will show you how to do that once I start showing you the transactions. Next screen is about the cash register, which talks about on its individual on what day you deposited. So I'm quickly talk about D stand for deposit. So if you deposit the amount, you write how much amount you have deposit. E is a kind of expense if you have any expense that is coming along, and these expenses are primarily if you have a brokerage for is there any brokerage from your trading partner, then you can enter the brokerage. You can do on monthly basis as well. Any withdrawal of the cash, if you have any withdrawal, suppose you want to withdraw 10,000 rupees on a specific date, so enter the date, enter 10,000 rupees, and mark the transaction type as W. So deposit, withdrawal, expenses, and adjustment. So should you need to adjust, although at this point adjustment is of not much use, so we don't see that is very useful for now. But in case there is any discrepancy In case there is a discrepancy between what you have in the Find My Stock amount and what you see in the trading platform amount, then that discrepancy we can adjust using this form. The next screen is the customer. So you'll enter your name here and the customer code. This code you'll get it from the trading platform provider. For example, if you're working with Zerodha, then they'll give you code. Working with SaaS Online, they'll give you another code. So mention those code. This is very, very important. Otherwise, your recommendation will not be uploaded in their platform. So this code is mandatory. Just put your name. All of these fields are managed by the system, so you don't need to do anything, but I'll quickly walk you through each of them. Cash investment tells that till date, what is the investment that you have in the stock market? What's the total expense if there is any brokerage that you're paying on? So till date, this is the total expense you have. Cash per purchase, this is a derived field that's told that today you have 40,248 rupees for buying stocks as on today. What's the total profit so far? Because of buying and selling, you accumulated this much amount of profit. Equity value is telling you what's the current value of the equity as on today. And buy amount says that at what price you purchased. So the historically, whenever you bought, what was the amount that you spent? That means you're saying straight away there's a loss of around 3 lakh rupees. The market must be very, very down. That's why. Minimum transaction amount that tells that for buying any equity, how much is the minimum that you'll buy. So that's the kind of lot size. So you're saying 5,000. If a stock is trading with 500 rupees trade, then you'll buy 10 of those. That's the minimum amount that you should buy. More you invest, I think the price, the minimum transaction amount you can adjust and you can make it on the higher side because for every transaction you have to pay for the brokerage. So it's a good idea to keep this on a higher side. Currently, the one that I'm using, I've set this to 25,000. Minimum margin that you want to sell any stock. So if you purchase, let's say 100 rupees per stock and your margin is 2, then you'll selling at 102 for the profit of 2 rupees. So that's it. That's the derived field. So what's the average aging that's going on in your inventory? So that gives you a good indicator that how much is the churn in your stock. So with this, I'm going to the next tab. That's ROI. There's also a view only screen where you can see how this month on month basis, how the profits are derived and how it is being shown here. This is also, there's a month number that means 9 stand for September, October, November, December. And these are the total amount. This was the total investment on that month. And therefore, if you divide them, you get the percentage, which is the ROI. These are some dates. This is an inventory spreadsheet. Typically, you want to see how much stocks you're holding at this point of time. Then system will display all of this in one form, and it also serves a purpose of if you have to load and open balances or open a stock. So before you get into Find My Stock, you're already having some stocks in your demat account. So you can load all of those using this spreadsheet. There was separate training on this, how to use this spreadsheet, and we'll see. All of these are spreadsheet. I think most powerful spreadsheet is a trade book. You have two icons here. These are the set of programs that you have to run. You're running this on daily basis. So every day you have, once you copy paste a sequence, after copy paste, you can just run this program and that's it. You don't need to do that's one. And this is another program. This you can do a run on demand whenever you want to. You can do it. It's not necessarily that you do on daily basis. You can do it on weekly basis or ad hoc basis. This will actually populate the ROI sheet and the inventory sheet. So these two sheets are populated by these two. So this was a quick walkthrough of the Find My Stocks look and feel and features. I hope you liked it, and I'll give you the next video where I'm actually using this tool on the real time, real money, real trade information. So basically the usability, how to use this tool, which is coming next. So thank you very much for watching this video once again. Thank you.